Hey Jack. What are you up to?
Hey Millie. I am getting ready to write a discussion for the newspaper. The topic for my discussion is about the plan to build a McDonald's in my street.
A discussion? What is that?
Well, a discussion looks at both sides of an issue. It has a beginning, a middle and an end, which is also called a conclusion.
So what goes at the beginning of a discussion?
In the beginning, I will have an opening statement. My opening statement will use a phrase like "views are polarized on the plan to build a new McDonald's in our street."
Polarized. That is a great word. I like it. It is a good way to explain that there are contrasting or opposite opinions on an issue.
Yes, and in the middle, I will present arguments on both sides. Firstly, the arguments in favor of the McDonald's being built in our street. And secondly, a list of arguments against the McDonald's being built.
I guess that it was why it helps to have a plan. It will be much easier if you have all those arguments listed already to write your discussion paper.
That's right, Millie. So I will look at the arguments listed in my plan. And then all I have to do is link them with connecting words and phrases.
I know what you mean. So you might say, on the one hand the teenagers in our area think one thing, but the older people in our area think something else.
Yes, that is a good way to present contrasting ideas. Some other connecting words and phrases I might use are furthermore, for instance, and in addition.
Okay, so you have your beginning, with the opening statement, and your middle, setting out the views of different people. What comes next?
Next, I have my conclusion, that is where I sum up both sides and make a recommendation.
So, that is where you give your point of view?
Exactly, Millie. I will summarize in a few sentences what the arguments were on both sides, and then give my point of view.
Sounds simple. There is a beginning, with an opening statement, a middle, with the different points of view, and an end, where you summarize the other views and say what you think.
True. It is simple. The most important thing is to plan your writing first.
So what do you think will be the hardest part of this task for you?
The hardest part for me will be choosing the right words to introduce the arguments and connect them. My teacher says that now I am in year 5 I need to use more sophisticated language.
Your teacher is right. I find that when I use big words, people are more impressed, even when the ideas are the same. I have a list of words and phrases that I can give you to help.
Thanks, Millie. That would be a great help.
That's my pleasure, Jack. I look forward to reading your discussion. It sounds really interesting.